today I'm going to show you guys how to super clean your windshield to get it from looking like this to this. So these are all the products you're going to need to be able to make your glass look crystal clear. I'm just going to be using Sprayway ammonia-free glass cleaner. You want to make sure it's ammonia-free because the ammonia can hurt the tint and it's a very harsh chemical. So we are going to be doing it on the outside, but just make sure it's ammonia-free. And then we're going to be using a clay bar to get all of the embedded contaminants out right here. And then we're going to be using that yellow microfiber towel to remove the water and soap from when we clay bar. So in this bottle, I just have some dish soap. I'm also going to be using this wax just to act as a protectant so it's safer when you're driving. So first we need to clean the windshield to be ready for the clay bars. This towel that I'm using is actually called a waffle weave microfiber towel, so it doesn't streak as easy as a normal one. So just take your cleaner and you're going to spray a little bit on there. Then you're going to take one of your towels. You're going to have another one to actually buff off the cleaner right here just to make it crystal clear as well. So this is just cleaning the glass right now, and we will go ahead and remove all the embedded contaminants with the clay bar that cleaning can't. So after you finish cleaning here, just going in circular motions or straight lines, making sure to get all the dust and dirt off of the windshield so it just looks crystal clear. So we're just going to be taking this other towel right here to buff off the rest of the cleaner. Okay, so now that all the cleaner's buffed off, you want to make sure that you get under these windshield wiper blades, and that towel will actually turn black, because the last thing you want to happen is for those to go up and scratch the glass and just ruin all of your hard work. So now it's looking a lot better, but it's not perfect. So let's go ahead and move on to clay barring. So I'm just using some dish soap again, and I'm using Dawn dish soap actually. So just spray a lot onto here as a clay lube, because you don't want to be just dragging it across with no lube. It wouldn't slide or do anything. So making sure just to spray whenever you need so that you have enough lube and it just slides really, really good. And it's kind of like a Play-Doh. It's like a clay, so you just form it to however you would like. And then you're just going to go across in straight lines and making sure just to get all the contaminants off. And you can actually feel it sometimes if it's bad. You can feel the glass is very rough. So you just want to go till it's fully smooth. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this microfiber towel just to remove all of the extra soap. So now I'm going to flip it over just to buff it off. And there's all the dirt that we're picking up, which is fantastic. That's all the black. So that's what you're looking for. And I'm just wiping off. You don't have to do this. I mean, I just kind of wanted to. So it just wipes off the streaks. But we're going to go ahead and just clean it right after this. So the streaks on this stage aren't a big deal. Like I said, we're going to clean it, so just follow the exact same steps we did earlier. So just take your cleaner, then we're going to take our cleaner towel, and then we are going to box in the corners. And you want to actually make sure that you get all the corners, because the corners are a big part of the windshield that you can see. And then we're just going to go ahead and get the inside of it now. Then we're going to go ahead and take our other towel and buff it all off. So here's the other towel, and I'm just going to be buffing it all off now, just to make sure we have 0 streaks. Look how good the side looks, and we're not even done yet. If you want to make your glass look absolutely crystal clear, you can clean the inside of the windshield just to make it look even that much more clear. Now we are moving on to the waxing stage. So this is the wax I'm using if you guys want to pick that one up as well. I'm not sure if they still have it because it is an older wax, but you don't need a ton on this pad. You just need a little bit, or you could apply it with a microfiber towel, and you're just going to spread it evenly. And you don't want a ton, like I said, you don't need a ton. So just make sure it's all spread evenly, and make sure you get every little part on the windshield. And I actually lifted up the windshield wiper blades right here just to make sure you get a thorough job and get everywhere on the windshield. So here I actually started running out of wax, so I'm just going to get a little bit more. So whenever you start running out, just get a little bit more wax and keep going. So I did do the other side off camera, but my recommendation to you is do one side at a time, because it was a little bit hard to remove. So a little tip to see if your wax is ready to be removed is take your finger and drag it across, and if it leaves 0 wax behind and it's just straight up glass and it builds up a little bit at the end that you stop dragging it at, that means it is ready to be removed. If it does leave wax behind, that means it's not ready to be removed yet, or you let it dry too long. So in this case, I did let it dry a little bit too long, so it's a bit harder to remove, but it's okay. I can push a little bit harder because it is on the glass, so it won't scratch as easy. But the reason you want to do this is because it will protect your windshield, and then every time it rains, the water will bead up and it won't just sit on there, which will make it easier and more safe for you to see out your windshield. Okay, so after you finish removing your wax, the windshield should be looking absolutely fantastic, as this one is. Now, this one is an old windshield, so it has a ton of pits in it, but all the dirt is gone, so that is only pits. So unfortunately, it does have some pits in it, but it is looking absolutely fantastic, as you can see. Okay, so here's some water just to show you guys it really works. So the water's just falling right off and it's beating right up, rather than sitting on the windshield and making it really hard to see. It's just falling right off. And this should last about 4 to 6 months, so I like it better than Rain-X. It just lasts a little bit longer. And if you ever want to clean it, don't use any glass cleaner on it or anything, because that can degrade the wax. You can still wash your car and stuff, obviously, just like how you normally wash a car, just with a pH neutral soap, like you would wash your paint that's waxed. But if you have a bug or something on it that you really need to get off that won't come off, then you can just take some water and a microfiber towel, and then you can just rub it and it should come right off, because the wax will help make it really easy to come off. And then I can just like rub it and all I want, and I just take another towel, buff it off, and it still is working great. Just to show you that doesn't hurt the wax after using it, it's still beating right off. So you just take your towel and wipe it all off, and it is working absolutely fantastic. So there you guys go. That's how to super clean your windshield, and you can see this windshield is looking absolutely fantastic now, and it looks awesome. It's really deep, dark, crystal clear color with the 0 streaks. So it takes about an hour to do, I'd say. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.